Today, we're going to take a look at the Savage Model 64 Takedown in 22 long rifle. Let's check it out. It comes in an Uncle Mike's, they call it the bug out bag. It's actually a pretty nice made little bag. Looks like kind of ripstop material. It's padded on the inside, it's got the pocket on the outside here for shells, whatever you might need to carry with you. I have a little thing of shells in there. 10-round box magazine. It's made pretty solid. I mean, that's a pretty solid made magazine. It's got a compartment in here for a barrel. Pull the bolt back. Lock it in place. Slide it in. It can only go on one way. Tighten it up. And that's it. You're pretty well ready to go at this point. Okay, so as you can see, it does have a little cutout side window viewing area, so you can make sure see that it's loaded. And it is. We're shooting Federal Value Pack 36 grain hollow points today. Kind of a little awkward to load it, but once you figure out that you have to push that forward to get the magazine in, I probably should throw some ears in. So. Safety's right on the side, so we got our first misfire. We'll pick up that shell in just a second and look to see what it is. I gotta say this, the trigger has an awful lot of travel, but it gets to a breaking point or a stop point, and from that stop point to engagement is actually not bad at all. it doesn't feel hard, if that makes any sense. We'll check the poundage here in just a little bit and see where we're at, where it breaks at. So okay, so we did have one failure to fire while we were shooting out there, and I was able to find the round and a couple of the holes that had fired correctly. And what I found, it was struck, but it was not. It's not as pronounced as the ones that did fire. Obviously fired, so it's not as deep. So I'm not sure. It just didn't hit it as hard. Whatever. I did not oil that gun. It comes straight out of the box that way. That's the first time it's been fired today. That was at about the 25 round mark that happened, roughly. So we will kind of watch that a little later on. I don't really think it's going to be a problem once I clean it up and stuff like that. So it could just be the ammo as well. But again, it did not penetrate as deep on the rim. So that being said, it is clear. The gun weighs in at 4.5 pounds, and I've been playing with the trigger gauge there, and it's been breaking just under 5 pounds, the trigger itself. So what I was saying earlier about the trigger having a lot of over travel, if you can watch this here. Oh, I'm sorry, I said over travel, I meant take up. You have a lot of take up, then it hits that wall and break. I mean, it's a very nice break once it hits. Doesn't have a whole lot. Bam. It's actually a pretty good trigger. Like I said, just under 5 pounds. The reset is really positive. Really good feeling trigger. I'm pretty, man. I mean, this takedown can be had for the $200 range. This one was picked up for $203 plus tax. Like I said, again, it does come with a nice bag with the barrel compartment and all that. It really, if you've ever seen a Marlin papoose, it's almost a clone of that. I mean, obviously it's a Savage Action. Size wise, kind of bag wise, I think this bag's a little lighter. But it's definitely a nice little gun if you wanted to backpack with it, tie it on the back of the four-wheeler like I did today, just kind of drive down to the woods somewhere, plink a little bit. It's easy to carry. You don't really have to have your rifle up on a big rack on your four-wheeler like you do your hunting rifle, stuff like that. The magazine, again, is a little weird to get in. Once you figure out that you push up on that, you're good to go. And being in the front, it's a little weird, but it's not bad. It's not bad, it's just different. So, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just a little different than I'm used to. I do have a standard Model 64 I'm going to be doing a review on soon. Those seem to be pretty popular because of the price that you can get them for. But this little takedown, it is cool. 16-inch barrel. Let me take this out here. The barrel and the way it connects, it's just threaded. It's flat on one side there, so you have to line it up right. It has a detent right down inside here. I'll show you as I take this off. I'm going to lock this back. When you lock this back, you pull this back about 3/4 of the way, you push it in. And when you go to release it, when you put a fresh magazine in to shoot, you still have to pull it back that little quarter of the way more, because if you don't, it won't fire. If you notice, when I first started to shoot, it didn't fire. It was because of that. I thought it was back far enough. No, you got to finish pulling it back that far. So, that being said, let's go ahead and take this down. It's got some nice ridges there to grab a hold of, so you don't need a tool, which is good. I guess one thing it's got over the Marlin, you hear that detent clicking away. All right. Nice snug fit. We're done. There's the D10 I'm talking about right there. Kind of keeps it locked into place. And that's it. Now, just a matter of putting it in the bag. And there we go. Like I said, guys, it's I guess kind of a direct competitor to the Ruger 1022 takedown, which is an extremely nice rifle. I've held one. I've never shot one. I own 3 1022s, and they're just phenomenal little shooters. They'll eat just about anything. They work good. There's sky's the limits when building a Ruger 1022. But because of the price point, you can pretty much have 2 of these for the price of 1 of those. This thing shot good today. It did have that one malfunction, but again, I'd like to spend a little bit more time before I really blame the gun on that. Could have been the ammo. That ammo that I'm shooting is the Federal Value Pack, 36 grain hollow point. It's pretty decent ammo. I don't have a whole lot of problems with this. This stuff is from 2015, so it's, yeah, 3/14/15, which I've got it marked on the box there. So it's not exactly fresh, but it's not really, it's not ancient either. So I'm not having any problems out of any other guns that I'm shooting it in. So, okay, guys, here's a little bit better look at the bag that it comes with. Again, this is made by Uncle Mike's. It's got a nice compartment here for the barrel. Velcro closure. You could probably fit some other things in there if you wanted to. Keeps it nice and secure. You got the nice Velcro straps there to keep your firearm secure inside the case. And you have MOLLE webbing here. So I'm sure you could actually secure some other things in here as well. Got the little shoulder strap on the back, as well as the extra compartment here. So, like I said, all in all, it's a nice little bag. I was talking about the Marlin Papoose earlier, and this I think is a lot nicer bag that comes with that. I mean, that bag gets the job done, but I think this one's a little nicer. If you're in the market for a takedown 22 rifle, definitely don't overlook the Savage Model 64 takedown. I think you get a lot for the money. It's a nice little firearm. It's made well. I would definitely give it a look. This is Larry with Dead Nuts Outdoors. We appreciate you watching. Please subscribe. And remember, guys, whatever it is you're into, don't stay inside. Get outdoors.